In 2002, a woman from Tampa, Florida, wrote a song in 15 minutes. That song hit number 42 on the Billboard Hot 100, went gold, and became one of the most recognizable records in hip-hop history. 20 years later, a new artist from St. Louis would build an entire career on the same foundation. The industry gave her Drake features, Nicki Minaj cosigns, Grammy nominations. But the woman who laid the blueprint, she says the industry blackballed her for over 20 years. This is the story the industry does not want told. Khia Shimon Chambers was born in Philadelphia in 1970 and raised in its Germantown neighborhood before relocating to Tampa, Florida at 11 years old. She dropped out of high school after getting pregnant sophomore year. Before she ever touched a microphone professionally, she was bartending at Club XS in Tampa, writing lyrics between shifts. In 2001, she independently released her debut album, Thug Misses, on Divine Records. No major label, no industry machine, just a woman from Tampa pressing her own CDs and selling them out of her trunk. Then the industry noticed. Artemis Records picked up Thug Misses for national distribution. The lead single, My Neck, My Back, Lick It, became a cultural earthquake. NPR would later rank My Neck, My Back number 184 on their 200 Greatest Songs by 21st Century Women list, calling it, and this is a direct quote, the most enduring erotic pleasure procedural of this era. In 2002, that kind of record from a woman was not just bold, it was dangerous. Khia demanded sexual pleasure on wax with the authority of a woman who refused to negotiate. She wrote the song in 15 minutes. The culture would spend the next 2 decades trying to process it.
Where that came from? Back. It was needed, right?
Yes.
Yes. It was for the ladies. I wanted to do something for the ladies. It was the ladies' anthem.
But here is what the textbooks leave out. What happened after that gold plaque should have been the beginning. Instead, it was the ceiling. After Thug Misses went gold, the doors that should have opened slammed shut. Khia's second album, initially titled Street Preacher, was completed by mid-2003. It was shelved. No official explanation was ever given. It would take 3 years, until 2006, for her next album, Gangstress, to see the light of day, this time on Phase 1 Communications. It debuted at number 67 on the Billboard R&B chart, a fraction of her proven audience. That same year, Janet Jackson brought Khia in for So Excited, which hit number 1 on the Hot Dance Club play chart.
I'm excited, Janet's video. I'm so excited about it. It's Janet, it's her year to do big things. Great album. Much love.
Even with a cosign from one of the biggest names in music history, the momentum did not translate. Then came Miss Rap Supreme on VH1 in 2008. Khia was eliminated not for losing a battle, but for performing a pre-recorded song.
Call it just like I see, you gotta respect me. If you want to be with me, you gotta respect me.
The technicality felt surgical, deliberate. Album after album followed. Nasty Music in 2008, Motormouth in 2012, Love Locks in 2014, Queen Dom Come in 2016, Twerkonomics in 2018, all independently released. 7 albums across 2 decades, no major label support, no mainstream playlist placement, no features with the artists she influenced. Khia herself has spoken publicly about the blackballing. She has said the system blocked her opportunities and discredited her talent for over 25 years. And then there is the Trina feud, a beef that stretches back nearly 20 years. Where Khia claims she ghost-wrote material for Trina, a claim Trina has never confirmed. The feud consumed media attention and reframed Khia as a personality, not an artist. The controversy became the story, and the music, 7 albums of it, was erased from the conversation. Now, Hold that image in your mind. A woman with a gold album, 7 studio projects, and 2 decades of independence. Invisible to the mainstream. And then ask this: what does it look like when the industry decides to build instead of bury? Janae Niera Werry was born in St. Louis, Missouri in 1998, the same year Khia was already writing rhymes in Tampa. Before music, she worked as a hairdresser and a call center agent. She started rapping after writing a diss track aimed at a cheating boyfriend.
The reason I started rapping is because my boyfriend, he was cheating on me with a lame ass bitch, so I made a song about it. And I made a diss song about him and the girl and her friends, because you know.
In January 2023, she released Pound Town with producer Tay Keith. The song went viral immediately. Within months, Nicki Minaj hopped on Pound Town 2, giving Sexyy Red her first Billboard Hot 100 entry. By summer, Billboard declared her one of the biggest breakout artists of summer 2023. The cosigns came fast. Drake put her on Rich Baby Daddy, a top 20 Hot 100 hit. She opened for Drake's It's All a Blur tour. DaBaby, NLE Chopper, Young Nudie, Latto, all sought her out for features. Tyler, the creator, brought her in for Sticky, alongside Glorilla and Lil Wayne, which earned a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Song.
It's Sexyy Red.
Sexy in this bitch.
We turned this up.
I don't fight for my respect, bitch. I fight for this.
In less than 2 years, Sexyy Red accumulated what Khia spent 20 years being denied. Major label infrastructure, A-list features, award recognition, and institutional visibility. But here is the part that makes this story undeniable. Listen to how Sexyy Red describes her own influences. She has cited Project Pat, Juicy J, 3-6 Mafia, Gucci Mane, and Trina. The same southern, unapologetically explicit lineage that Khia helped define. Rolling Stone described her style as classic southern rapper. She has been called the female Gucci Mane. The DNA is obvious to anyone paying attention. And yet, when Khia voiced her disapproval of being compared to Sexyy Red, citing concerns over negative influence, Sexyy Red responded on social media by calling Khia washed up and miserable, the woman who laid the floor being told she is irrelevant by the woman standing on it. But this is not a story about 2 women. This is a story about a system. And the system has a pattern. The music industry has always had a specific tolerance for explicit women in hip-hop. The tolerance is not about the content, it is about control. Khia wrote her own material, produced her own work, released on her own label, and spoke without a filter about the industry's machinery. She was, by every definition, an independent operator. And independence in this industry is not rewarded, it is punished. Sexyy Red, by contrast, entered the game through established pipelines. She signed with Gamma. She was immediately surrounded by the biggest names in rap. Her content is no less explicit than Khia's. In many ways, it is more explicit. But the industry embraced it, because this time, the machine was in control of the narrative. This is the double standard nobody talks about. It was never about the lyrics. Lil Kim was explicit. Trina was explicit. Foxy Brown was explicit. The ones who survived had institutional backing. The ones who did not, the ones who stayed independent, stayed outspoken, stayed uncontrollable, were blackballed. Khia did not fail. Khia was failed. And the proof is simple. The very thing the industry punished Khia for in 2002 is the same thing the industry celebrates Sexyy Red for in 2024. The only difference is who holds the contract. Khia Shimon Chambers is 55 years old. She has released 7 studio albums across 24 years. Her debut single has been sampled, covered, and referenced by artists who were not born when she recorded it. NPR called it one of the greatest songs of the century. It has been certified in multiple countries. And yet, in the public imagination, she is reduced to a meme. Khia Asylum became internet shorthand for career decline, a phrase that has been called both racist and disrespectful by those who understand what it actually represents: the erasure of a woman who refused to be controlled. Sexyy Red is not the villain of this story. She is a talented artist who seized her opportunity. But the opportunity itself, the cosigns, the features, the Grammy nominations, that opportunity was built on a foundation that someone else poured. And that someone was never credited, never compensated, never even acknowledged by the machine that profits from her blueprint. The industry did not replace Khia with Sexyy Red. The industry erased Khia and then pretended the blueprint was brand new. If this story needs to be heard, share it with someone who only knows the name but not the history. And subscribe to this channel because the Vault does not forget the women the industry tried to erase.